Hey, Bleedbigblue. Tim from the podcast. Just wanted to come talk to you guys. I know we had to go through another tough loss to Detroit, but we were in it, and the team gives me hope for the future, and I'm going to get into more detail about that in a little bit. But let me start off with my lists. Let's get that out of the way. As usual, we start off positive. And obviously, I want to hear what you guys think. So, hey, give me your list of glory and also your list of shame. Because I'm sure there's a lot of people on your shame list. Number 1 on the list of glory. I'm so glad he's back. I love watching him. I don't care that we took him at number 2 in the draft 2 years ago when people were still complaining about it. Saquon Barkley. 19 carries, 64 yards. Nothing great. But they're stacking the box against you. I understand that. Then you got 8 catches for 79 yards and a touchdown. An amazing third down play where you're spinning, moving, throwing people off you. That's what I like to see. And, keep on doing what you're doing. And then, as usual, you're probably going to end up on the list of glory because that's the way you usually play. So, Saquon, welcome back to the list of glory. Number 2 on the list of glory. I had to think about this one. He played good. He played really good. But, obviously he had turnovers, which I don't like. Daniel Jones. Danny Dimes. 322, 4 touchdown passes. Obviously your career game. In your short career. Played great. You got to watch these fumbles. They're coming for you. And that's the one thing hopefully you really work on in the offseason is holding on to that ball. I know it's easier said than done, especially when people are coming free and smacking it in your hand. But Daniel Jones, you can play better. But the biggest thing I love to watch you is you give me hope. You make me feel like we're never out of the game. And that's all I can ask from you, especially being so early in your career. Keep improving, keep getting better. I hope they root for you for years. But, hey, welcome back to the list of glory, Danny Dimes. Now, number 3. I had a few people I had to think about. I wasn't really sure who I wanted to give it to, but I'm going to give it to Darius Slay. He only had 2 catches, 50 yards, but most important thing, 2 touchdowns. And he's catching challenge balls, and that's what I like to see. This kid's, a 5th-round pick, and he's playing amazing. He's actually going to be really one of our top weapons, probably going forward. And all I can see is him getting better. I definitely think we found a little diamond in the rough with this one. So, Darius Slay, welcome to the list of glory. I like the way you play, and I hope you contribute even more. Now, I want to give a little honorable mention, and some people won't like this, but I got to give it to the guy. Norris Jenkins had another pick this past game. That's 4 on the year. That's his career high, I think. But he's playing well, and if we're trying to trade him, because I know trade deadline's coming up, he's giving us, at least some value. And hopefully we can get some value for him if we do try to trade him. But, hey, almost Jenkins, you almost made the list of glory, but thank you for giving us more trade value for you. Now, the list of shame. It was kind of tough this week. I don't know why. Because there's a lot of people that really didn't play well, especially on the defensive side of the ball. But I'm going to start off with one, which I really think at this point in his career should be benched. And we should start grooming some younger players. Number 1 is going to be, on the list of shame, is Anthony Bethea. He only had 2 tackles.
Shame.
1 assist, but he's getting burned. He's supposed to be the last line of defense, and I see too many receivers game in and game out, coming behind him. That shouldn't be happening. You're a veteran. If you don't have the wheels anymore, you should be putting yourself in a better spot. And should know how to put yourself in a better spot. Because if you're not playing well, there's no reason for you to be out there. Because you're not helping. You're supposed to be, giving these young corners some backup, and you're really not doing that. I'd rather see, Love from Notre Dame out there getting burned than you, because at least he's learning and going to get better, where I don't see you getting better. I see you getting worse. You had a good long career, but Bethea, I think this might be the end of it. But shame on you, because you made the list of shame, and I don't like having to put you there. Number 2 on the list of shame, and anybody that listens to the podcast knows that I hate putting this guy on my list of shame. But I had to do it. DeAndre Baker, you made the list of shame because I know you weren't covering him the whole time, but you covered Kenny Galladay a lot of the time. And he had 6 catches, 123 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Now, I know he's a big challenge. He's a big receiver. But that's the reason we took you in the first round. You're supposed to be making these plays. I know you're learning. I've seen you get better. I've seen you improve from game 1 to game 8. But this was not one of your better games. And I want to see you start getting some turnovers, because I know you can do that as well. But DeAndre Baker, you made the list of shame. Shame on you for making me put you on there. Now, number 3. I'm going to go with the coaching staff. The main reason I'm going with the coaching staff is I don't understand how we start off every game. We start off slow. And teams go up and down the field on us. But it seems like we can make adjustments at halftime to where this defense plays a whole lot better. But the offense necessarily, it's 50-50 what they're going to do. Both Shermer and Betcher, you're not doing well, especially in the beginning of the games. You need to come up with better schemes to start off these games. I don't know what you're doing, but you need to do better and improve these guys. You have a young team. Play to their strengths. You know there's a lot of weaknesses out there, but you need to, you need to coach better and improve people. Now, and so shame on you, Shermer and Betcher, because I would blame it on Shula, but Shula, you don't even call the plays. It's not your fault. Now, guys, I didn't know who to put this on, and it's going on the list of shame. It's just the fact that when did we learn? When we stopped knowing how to tackle? So many missed tackles. And there's no excuse for it. I don't care if you're undrafted rookie or a free first round pick. You should know how to tackle. You've been doing it since you started playing football. Start doing it again. Are you scared to get hurt? Scared to make a play? I don't understand where all this crappy tackling is coming from. And you can't blame it on the coaches, because you guys should already known how to tackle. I wanted to put the whole linebacker core on this list of shame, but I'm not going to, because it wasn't just linebacker core that's not tackling. It's everybody. Everybody's going for the pig pop. We need people to wrap up, or you know what? Everybody needs to hits the tackler, as in like a gang tackle in some way or some form. But that's my list, guys. Here's the deal. I want to know what you guys are thinking out there. I know this is becoming a tough year, but you guys got to realize we have a good young core out there, and we just improve upon that. We're going to be so much better going forward. And Daniel Jones, he's learning. Saquon, he's still only going to be in his, third year next year. We have a whole lot of young talent. Some of this veteran talent might have to go somewhere because they're not doing well. But we got a lot of young guys that this team could be really good come next year if the right moves are made. I'm just hoping they are. Because I bleed big blue always.